What's up, guys? Welcome back to your girl's channel. This is Gigi reporting to you live from Gigi's RealiTEA, and we have an episode of RealiTEA Detention. It's been a minute since I've done one, but I got a couple of minutes today to get into a couple of people's asses that was on my Instagram today. If this is your first time actually tuning in to an episode of RealiTEA Detention, I mean, you can put two and two together. When your ass was in school messing up, they sent you to the principal's office and you got reprimanded. So looks like you guys have a front row seat today to two people getting got. So you guys just stay tuned so y'all can see who it is. Class in session, host. Take a seat. So first, let's just start off with this man because he was on an episode of Growing Up Hip Hop last night acting just a plumb fool. And that is Mr. Woof Woof Shad Moss himself, aka Bow Wow. One day he want to be grown and be Shad, and one day he want to be Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know. And you know what, Bow Wow? You know what I don't know? Why you being so blockheaded and not learning from your mistakes? I mean, on the episode last night of Growing Up Hip Hop, he had a conversation with Miss Deb Atney. We all know who she is, super popular, and she tried to just get straight up advice to this Negro, and he was not listening. And it's just making my mind blown that homie is not just listening to anybody, not even the brat. If you've been watching Growing Up Hip Hop after the whole thing splurged across the news of his arrest, I mean, y'all seen the mugshots. Kiyomi fucked his ass up for sure. But I mean, everybody else was trying to teach him a lesson, and jail obviously didn't do it for him. So y'all actually take a quick look at this little clip that I got so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
That right there, that's aggressive. I want you to own up to that part of me. That even you coming in her face.
Me cursing her out?
Stop,
Absolutely.
baby, stop.
Absolutely.
Stop justifying whatever she did.
I'm not. I said me. I said me cursing her out? Absolutely. Absolutely. Did I say some mean to, you know what I mean? Women say, oh,
I want you to own up. People see this, babe. Listen to what I'm saying to you. That's enough to tear your career apart.
I ain't touch her.
But do it look like that?
My face was she ain't have no scars on her.
Guess what that is? That's good that could be. Like, I'm trying to protect myself, and I'm scratching.
I don't think y'all really understand. This girl went through my while we were
sitting. But you invited her there. You would listen. Let me tell you this.
My phone.
No, listen to me. Why I can't? Let me tell you why you're guilty. Because you knew what kind of woman she was from the beginning. Why did you think she was going to change and not go through your?
Y'all, I know I'm not crazy. Is homie not learning a lesson? Deb is trying to sit there and say, homie, she is not the only one fucking up in this. You went in that elevator, got in the bitch's face. You was clearly antagonizing her. And his response for that was, well, that's my elevator. It's my home. You didn't have to get in there. There's always, we learned this in school, for every action, there is a reaction. And he would have put all the stuff that went wrong on her. It takes two to tango. And then we obviously know that there's a witness who said that he heard that he heard that Bow Wow said, I swear I'm gonna punch this bitch in the face. Like, Deb did ask, are you an abuser? And he said, I didn't touch her. Now that right there to me was telling, because all he can say in that moment is, I didn't put my hands on her, I didn't touch her, I didn't do nothing. But she asked if you were an abuser. To me, in a relationship, abuse means mentally, physically, emotionally, all of the above. And Bow Wow, to me, you are, if not a physical abuser, definitely an emotionally and mentally abuser for sure. Because we saw on last season episode of Grown Up Hip Hop when him and Kiyomi went to the old therapist dude, she talked about how he would call her out her name, just call her some little IG slut and stuff like that. Like, it's cool for you to date them, but when they piss you off, now all of a sudden she a thot. But that's what you like, Bow Wow. That's what you sleeping with, and that's when you trying to wife up. So pick and choose when you want to be Mr. Nice Guy, and then when you want to be an asshole and call her a slut. You know, but that's who you chose, and that's what Deb was saying. You knew who she was when you got with her, so why are you expecting anything different from her? He talking about, well, she went in my shit, she went through my phone. She did that before, and it got you nowhere. And then look where it got you this time. Ass in jail, and you tell me it's the worst experience of your life. I mean, that didn't teach you a lesson, obviously, because nobody can get through your blockheaded ass. That your little ego that you got, I mean, it is out the roof, and you do not have enough accolades to be having an ego this big. I mean, it's known that you sold out whatever Madison Square Garden or whatever shit you sold out when you was 10, but that was a long time ago, Mr. Shad. I mean, you ain't done nothing since. You out here faking private jets. So, I mean, I'm gonna need you to bring it down like TT say, 3 notches, all right? Deb, I'm sorry you had to talk to this fool and get absolutely nothing out of him. She was just trying to make this fool, this just Negro understand. Look what she was doing in the elevator, getting in her face. He was definitely provoking that girl. She scratched the fuck out of him. We all saw that. She definitely gave him a run for his money. But to me, he told me she bit me. Now, if y'all look at the position of that bite on his ribs, the only way homegirl could have bit you on your ribs like that is if you had that bitch in a headlock. Because if you think about how a headlock is, your head is turned just in the right position to nab that ass in the skin, and she got his ass good. I definitely think he did more than what he's talking about, but because there ain't no evidence at this moment, he's walking around scot-free because Kiyomi left plenty of evidence on his ass that she put her hands on him. And not that I'm condoning violence, but I don't think that she was the only one in this situation who was throwing some bows, okay? And obviously, Kiyomi's not the only girl he pissing off because he just posted a picture of some busted windows on his Instagram. And then people in the comments asking, obviously they assume at first it's Kiyomi, but he talking about, oh, it ain't her. But then somebody asked, well, damn, what you do? And then his smart ass reply is, well, damn, all I did was cheat, but I mean, and that's my point exactly. All I did was cheat. You fucking with a female's emotions. Girls out here can do way more damage than you Negroes think when y'all want to play with us and stuff like that. But Kiyomi had the best comeback on the Shade Room talking about it might not even be his car. It might be his homeboy's car. I said, damn, Kiyomi, not the homie's car. That means Kiyomi out there dishing dirt. That means she, after being in his house, she learned he might not be as rich, obviously, that we know, because he wouldn't be out here faking the funk if he had all this money. But I think she went in his house and realized he purchased all that shit for Rent-A-Center. He got everything on installments, and it is quite sad. Kiyomi, you better move on from this nigga. I think that he likes fighting with her. Their relationship for sure is toxic. To me, he always seems to get with the girls who obviously are a lower caliber than him because he needs to be the macho one in the relationship. He talking about to Deb in the episode, I treat my women good, they get fed. Negro, that ain't what it is. Like, shut your ass up. You just, you make my ass itch. You need to get your block knocked off your head one good time by a man, though. I mean, Kiyomi did a good job, too, but Deb, and then she brought up a good point, talking about, look, you want to call yourself a victim right now. I'm the one who got scratched up, but the real victim is your daughter. And at that point, he kind of like shut the fuck up, actually, for a moment and let it sink in because she said, look, I had a daddy who wasn't like nothing, and I went out looking for men who turned out to be nothing, and I got scars from that. What do you think your daughter's gonna go out there and do when the elevator video is the example of what a man is for her? He ain't had shit to say then, though. So, Deb, you got him on that part. Homie, shut the fuck up real quick. Don't do no more shit, Bow Wow, because you're gonna have your daughter out here who's absolutely beautiful out here acting like the next Black China, okay? And we don't need that from her. We don't. Don't do that. So get your act together. I just had to get in Bow Wow's ass today. Y'all tell me, is he letting on more or actually hide more than what he's saying? Do y'all think he actually put his hands on Kiyomi even though he's claiming he didn't? And what do you think about Kiyomi even staying with him in the first place after their battles and after him calling her all types of sluts, stanks, and whores out here in the streets? But we just gonna have to see, you know, how their relationship is, because for sure their relationship is the type, oh, we gonna fight hard, but we gonna fuck hard after. They had that makeup to breakup type relationship, and it's starting to get real bad. And when y'all asses gonna end up in jail for real, like real time. And it might be you, Bow Wow, because you the one with the name and got more to lose, and then you're the one they're gonna want to make an example out of. So learn your lesson, Negro. Stop being so hard-headed. So let's move on to the next person. She was on The Breakfast Club, and just hearing her interview, the little clip that I saw is making my eyes roll. I mean, y'all just take a look at it.
Now, you know you got Rob in the gym now. Because after that post, you know, Rob posted a picture that he's in the gym now.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
I am so happy.
So would you give Rob, would you give Rob a shot?
Rob was in the gym. Would I give Rob a shot? I think Rob is a nice guy. I really, really do. I think Rob is a nice guy. I feel like he has...
That's a way of turning somebody down.
No.
Would you give him a shot? Well, he's a
too
nice
much drama.
guy.
He is. Yeah, there's a
great
lot going
dad.
on.
It's a lot. Then she's got to deal with the other whole family stuff, and you know.
Well, I like the family. I feel like the family's cool. So they have like haters
until they turn on you.
Yeah, right. But I feel like I'm a good person, so that wouldn't happen. But I think he's a nice guy. I feel like he has potential for greatness.
Okay.
And I hope he really keeps kicking ass in the gym, because I think he's a nice looking man.
So if he gets in the gym and he
Y'all can do
next
squats
year,
together.
I would go on a date with Rob.
Okay, Rob.
There you go.
Rob, you owe me something. Send me something, Rob. I'm setting you up.
Look, his mom is dating younger. He could date older. Everybody don't.
So as you can see, next up we're talking about Miss Evelyn Lozada, and not because of Basketball Wives, which the new season just started this week. I mean, Rob Kardashian, really? Is this what we doing, Evelyn? I mean, we know you've been all around the leagues, up and down the block, all around the world, but girl, Mr. Rob Kardashian, Black China done been on that. We know she been around the block. She should have gave him something by now. I think he said that she gave him something. Like, she with Carl, the baseball player. I guess she got something out of that. Obviously we know the situation with Ocho Cinco. Like, Evelyn, I tell you, she could hustle all right. I think she commented something like way back when on Rob's Instagram or Twitter or something like that. And I guess it gave Rob some motivation to hit the gym, but that ain't gonna last that long. Like, Evelyn, if Chloe, his sister, who got the revenge body show, can't even get his ass to wake up in the morning and lose some fucking weight, I don't think you can either. Hell, Black China couldn't do it. I mean, she didn't have no persuasive ways, because obviously from the sex tape, she can't suck nothing, fuck nothing right. So, I'm sorry, that was so wrong. Yeah, that was messy. I'm sorry, y'all, that was messy. But it was true. But I mean, Evelyn, like, is this how you gonna lower your standards to Rob? Like, first of all, Rob, don't even do it, because you cannot be this, like, low on your self-esteem to keep letting these bitches take advantage of you. Like Snoop Dogg said it best when Black first got with your ass. She saw a sucker and licked it. Like, she came for you, got some money in the meantime, birthed an insurance policy, because at this point now you paying money every month for Dreams, financial needs, aka Black China's financial needs, and you stuck with it. And so, I mean, luckily Evelyn, she's old and ain't got no more eggs, and ain't planning on having no more kids at this point. At least that's good. But I think Evelyn, she just out here talking about she knows she getting old and she need to get one more last round in her some rich dude before she fall off. She got to put that puss, on his last leg to work while she can. I mean, we all know she done touched all leagues. Now she just got to hit the reality TV place, I guess now. With Mr. Rob. I mean, what they gonna do in a relationship? Hell, she old enough to be his damn mama. Like, girl, you closer to Chris's age than him. Boy, I tell you, Evelyn, just when I think you out there getting better and you became a reformed hoe, you revert back to your old ways. I mean, oh, y'all, I'm being too much today. But I mean, is it not true? Like, we have seen Evelyn's life and what she has done. And she ain't got the best relationship track record, obviously. She ain't got the best picker in men. And she gonna do that to herself going with Rob, who can't even go outside to see the light of day. I mean, they talk about, oh, she might motivate him, but girl, you not getting ready to do that. I think if she entertained it to my, oh, he a nice man, he nice. Okay, he nice enough to comp you with a couple of diamond necklaces, maybe a Cartier bracelet here or there, and if he dumb enough to give her a fucking Bentley or Mercedes-Benz Rover, I mean, this so be it. But I guess I can't knock your hustle, Evelyn. That's one thing you can do, is you can con a man out of anything. I guess that little old little cookie down there got some magic that can't nobody or at least these men out here deny. But I just can't deal with you, because it's like, you should be over this by now, okay? But y'all drop down in the comments to let me know what you think about her possibly trying to get Rob Kardashian. So that's it for today's episode of Reality Detention. But I got an award at Class Clown, and for me, it is going to be Mr. Bow Wow. I mean, we all know him in this whole legal situation. He ain't taking it too seriously. Hell, in the episode, he told me, I just wanted to go away, get rid of it. It don't work that way in your world, in the real world. I think you forget sometimes that the real world don't revolve around you, Mr. Bow Wow. And you gonna learn today, okay? Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll have another episode of Reality Detention for you. Before you go, please like this video and subscribe to your girl's channel so y'all can, stay up to date on your girl's uploads. All right, I catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.